What up, family? It's been a while since I've uploaded. I apologize for that. As you can see, I'm in a new setting. I recently moved to Sedona, Arizona, and naturally I thought I'd do a little video about the place. I was originally going to do a moving to Sedona video, so I could just give some closure on my last space, show a little clip of it, which I'll probably end up doing while I'm talking right now, and show a little bit of what I'm moving to. But I thought it would actually be a better idea to combine that video with a book review, seeing as the book I read and I'm deciding to review is called Call of Sedona by Ilchi. Now, a little bit about the author. Mr. Lee is from Korea. He's probably one of the more famous spiritual teachers from Korea. He pioneered this modality of internal work called brainwave vibration. He also does a form of Korean yoga. I think he invented it, I'm not 100% sure, called Dongmudo. He has one or two centers in Sedona, meant for a retreat center and a meditation center. I've been spending a little time at both, mostly the meditation center. The retreat center I've only went to once. It's pretty far away. But that's a little bit about the author. Now, what exactly is this book? It is, for lack of better words, it's a biography, but it's also kind of a guide to Sedona, which is really cool, at least for someone that's just moving there. I thought this book was actually really helpful in getting to know the lay of the land. So let's get into it. The book starts as kind of an intro story to how Ilchi became a respected master, Taoist master, I suppose. And yeah, it's kind of just a little bit of biography there. It talks about how he meditated in a mountain for, I forgot, was it like 21 days or something? And after that experience, he spiritually enlightened, or that's just the word he uses, or attained enlightenment, and decided that he should start going to the US to teach, despite not really knowing any English. So he would hang out at the parks in New York, I think, and just teach. I forgot exactly how, but he gets guided to Sedona. I think it's because he heard the name Sedona, and within it has 3 Korean words. I forgot what the first 2, but it has the word Dao in it. Sedona. So naturally he's like, okay, I need to go there. And he finds, something in it that he's been looking for. So he decides to set up roots in Sedona, Arizona. That's really where the foundation, the beginning of the story really accumulates. And for the rest of it, it's kind of about various mystical experiences he's had that led to him building the retreat center. And as I said earlier, I visited this retreat center and it is absolutely gorgeous. But apparently it wasn't that way when he first came to the land where he decided to put the retreat center. I think he was guided to it by a dream he had, or a vision he had, where he would talk to this old guy that introduced himself, and lo and behold, once he visits the property where he'd buy the retreat center, he found the guy's grave, and he wanted to buy the land but didn't have the finances to do it, and it was like really stressing him out, and he asked for a sign one day when he was hanging out by the guy's grave, and lightning struck right next to it. So he's like, okay, I should definitely figure out how to buy this, and eventually he did. The whole story is actually really inspiring. It's really cool, and I really enjoyed it. But I thought the coolest thing about the book was the little guide to the vortex zones that he provides. So for those that don't know, Sedona's famous for what they call vortex zones. in layman's terms, I guess it would be the points where the points on the Earth where like ley lines intersect the most would be like considered a vortex point, and Sedona is in the middle of a bunch of intersecting ley lines, and as a result it has places that people report to have electromagnetic anomalies. They increase by hanging out there, people's perception widens. They report having very spiritual experiences. There's a high amount of UAP slash UFO sightings in these vortex zones, specifically Sedona. Ever since I moved here, it's like once every 3 days I'm seeing some weird thing in the sky that I've never seen before. So it kind of plays into the idea that there definitely is something special going on here. Mr. Lee actually has a guide in the book talking about the specific energetic properties of each vortex zone. Includes, you know, nice little pictures and all that. He corresponds each vortex zone to a chakra where you can spend time in and, you know, help strengthen that aspect of your being. And he even provides meditations for really enhancing that effect, meditation specific for each vortex zone. So as someone that was just moving to Sedona, you know, this was perfect because it really kind of gave me a deep respect and curiosity to check these places out without being lost. You know, I knew there was vortex zones here, but I didn't know what to go to for where and what, all that, you know. So I just usually go to one and just chill out, which is cool too. But with the information provided in this book, I feel like I could take more advantage of what's provided. All in all, I would say this book is fantastic. It's a really nice, interesting, short and concise, easy read. No, you don't have to be moving to Sedona to appreciate it, though probably the only reason why I picked it up is because I was moving to Sedona, and it really, in my opinion, was a good decision. Good book to read. And I actually started going to some of the body and brain classes that they have around, and it's really cool. As a Tai Chi and Qigong practitioner, what I've been learning at these classes really supplements and plays into my own practice, and it added a lot of variation to the warm-ups I would do before doing a form or practicing some Qigong. I enjoy this book. I enjoyed the vortex guides. I enjoyed the writing. It was a very interesting story, and I enjoyed actually, you know, exploring the foundations that this guy set up, be it the Sedona Meditation Center or the Sedona Retreat Center. I'll actually include a clip of that right now while I'm talking, so you can kind of see what the Retreat Center looks like, and I'll eventually give the Retreat Center its own episode where you can actually get a full look at what the Sedona Mago Retreat Center, it's called the Mago Retreat Center, has to offer. Mago meaning Mother Earth. So there's Mago Cafe Meditation Center, which is in Sedona, and then there's the Mago Retreat Center, which is about 30 minutes out. Once again, to summarize it all up, I do recommend this book, Call of Sedona, Journey of the Heart, by Mr. Ilchi Lee. I look forward to checking out some of his classes, and, you know, eventually I hope to one day meet the guy. I've heard about a couple of people that have met him, and they say his vibe is really incredible. Some people even hinted that he has, like, superpowers or something. But, you know, whatever. If he does have superpowers, I want him. I'm gonna pull a Mega Man, try and take him or something. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video review, and if so, please give a like and subscribe down below. And I hope to see you at the next one. I've been finishing up 2 other books, so expect some more videos soon. Peace and love, family.